Has anybody here noticed that everybody seems to be more outraged today than they ever have been? Everyone's angry. Every time you log onto social media, people are screaming about something, they're furious about something, and more often than not, the things they're choosing to get angry about are frankly ridiculous. You know, like, do you remember when Game of Thrones was finished? There was a petition to remake Game of Thrones Season 8 with competent writers. That petition got over 1 million signatures. Can you believe that? Over 1 million people still living in their parents' basement, right? Then did you see this hashtag the other day? Hashtag cancel Camp Coral to try to get them to cancel a new SpongeBob spin-off cartoon. Are we really that angry that we're demanding the cancellation of a cartoon? You know how easy it is to not watch a cartoon? Even if you can't change the channel, even if you can't move your arms or your legs and it's on TV, just do this. It's cancelled. There, it's cancelled. Most recently, this was the most recent one, it was announced that the brilliant actress, Halle Bailey, has been cast to play Ariel in Disney's upcoming live-action remake of The Little Mermaid. You're happy, I'm happy. People on the internet were furious. And when I say furious, I mean racist. Right? I've heard of first world problems, but never under-the-sea fantasy world problems. Why the hate? It's supposed to be better down where it's wetter, right? But all of these things, they're a waste of time and they're a waste of energy, right? And if you want to get outraged, why not focus on some things that we can change that would actually make the world a better place? And I would like to share some with you now. These are lost causes.
Lost causes.
OK, first up, I honestly believe this is something we can all get behind. If you want to get mad, if you want to bring about change, change this, OK? Ticket machines at parking garages should be closer to the driver's side door. Thank you. Thank you. I can't reach the ticket insert, and neither can you. Even Stretch Armstrong's like, whoa, that's a long way away. You know, so first you do the reach, and you're like, oh. So then you do, like, the lean, and you're, oh. So then you undo the seatbelt, and you still can't do it, and then you have to do that weird thing where you sort of get out the car, but you don't quite get out the car. You've got 1 foot in, and you still sort of go through the window. Then you have to turn around and apologise to the guy behind, who sort of gives you a look like, pfft. Like he doesn't also know that he's not going to be able to reach it. It's madness. This is worth doing something about. Talk to the people in your community. Spread the word. Let's get the ball rolling so it does not remain a lost cause, OK? Now, this one might be controversial. OK? This is controversial. And this might not be something that you have struggled with personally, but I think it's worth talking about. It's 2019. CBS must allow on-air hosts post 10 p.m. to say the word hole directly after saying ass. Right? This is a real thing. This is a real thing. I can say ass. I can say hole. For some reason, I can't say right? You heard it, but that was bleeped. That was bleeped at home. Bleeped again, right? You didn't hear what I said. You didn't hear it because it was bleeped. If I say you only hear a bleep. Now, you might assume I'm saying something much worse than that word. I might be saying or and I believe that should be bleeped. It should be, but what's wrong with just a regular old It's CBS, it's 2019. Let's not have this stay as a lost cause. Don't be an ass. Whole words should be allowed. And the whole word. Right. Okay. Now for a lost cause. Very near and dear to my heart. We believe, here at the Late Late Show, in this profoundly, which is make Hawaiian shirts qualify as black tie to make life easier for big guys. Okay? Everybody loves seeing a big guy hit the dance floor at a formal party. It's right, it's a fact. You love it. You love it. They're usually accompanied by a very short older lady, or they've got like a toddler hanging onto his legs as he marches in. But the constrictive nature of black tie formal wear does not allow big guys to use their full range of motion on the dance floor. Right? You're stuck in here. Right? Big guys, when they dance, they want to be out here. They want to be doing it. Right? But you can't take that risk in formal wear. The shirt comes up, you've got ass cracks showing, maybe even a right? And I'm saying, over £235 Hawaiian shirts should count as black tie. Anything less is inhumane. Now, I live by the words of the great Mahatma Gandhi. To be the change you wish to see in the world, okay? Now, if any of you feel as passionately as I do that Hawaiian shirts should count as black tie for beefy boys, then please visit cbs.com/no black ties for big guys. Add your signature. It's worthy of your time. Let's get this movement to the forefront of the national conversation. We'll be right back.